Hey guys, it's Dr. Daniel Sugai, board certified dermatologist. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your support on TikTok as well. We're nearing 1 million friends there. Thank you for the Top Doctor Award, Seattle Met Magazine, and Castle Connolly. It's been a great year, and so I'm really excited to see what 2023 has for all of us, and cheers to more fun. Thank you guys. And today is gonna be a video. It might say rosacea on the title or on the thumbnail, but really this is for all of those people out there with sensitive skin, including myself. During the winter, my skin tend to be more sensitive. I wouldn't say in general I have sensitive skin, but skin types do flip around with the weather. You know, there's normal, oily, dry combination, sensitive skin types. Sensitive skin though, I definitely do find is something that can flip around based on the weather, and definitely in the winter time where we have cold weather, you have the heaters on overnight, you can wake up with really dry chapped lips, and I get irritation around my cheekbones where it gets pretty red and noticeable during the day. And how do we hide redness? What products do we reach for when we have irritated skin? So it's not just for rosacea today, it's for those with sensitive skin. And when we have irritation, a lot of times we panic and we reach for whatever's on our bathroom counter, and we kind of overdo it, and we get into this whole vicious cycle of the redness worsening. And so we're gonna go over some gentle products today that you can consider. Now rosacea, let's talk about rosacea. If you have rosacea, I see this on a daily basis in clinic, and it's a chronic inflammatory skin condition where you get redness on your face, flushing, and you can also get acne rosacea where you get these acneiform red papules or bumps on your face, usually around the nose, inner cheeks, the chin, and it flares with stress, alcohol, sunlight for sure, heat. So a hot shower, taking something hot out of the oven, getting that blast of hot air in your face can really trigger whether it's redness and flushing or red bumps. And there are different types of rosacea like pustular rosacea, rhinophymatous rosacea where you get the red nose with bulbous like changes where you have really enlarged oil glands that can be tough to treat, and also deep rosacea called granulomatous rosacea. So there are different types of rosacea, but in general when you have rosacea you're already put into the ultra sensitive bucket. In 2020 I saw a lot of people with rosacea having flares of the rosacea because they were on TikTok and they saw a popular Korean sheet mask, and so people were using it and they got really bad irritant or allergic contact dermatitis from using a sheet mask. So be very careful with your new products. Always start one product at a time, about 2 weeks apart. And if you want to spot test on your neck or a small area of your face first, I'm all for that if you have rosacea. And a lot of people with rosacea can't do those anti-aging skincare ingredients we talk about, including vitamin C or ascorbic acid. So I always say 10% is kind of like what you're looking for ascorbic acid. Going to 15% or more will really increase your risk of irritation. La Roche-Posay has a lower than 10% ascorbic acid, their C cream. This is the one that has 5% ascorbic acid, madecassoside, and also neurosensine, which is soothing as well, especially if you have rosacea or sensitive skin. And the other ingredient that's notorious for causing acne rosacea flares or rosacea flares would be retinol or retinoids, things that I prescribe, especially the stronger stuff, tretinoin and tazarotene, can irritate rosacea. And a lot of my patients with rosacea, we can't do chemical peels on them because their skin is so sensitive. Chemical peel with the acids could bring on a flare. If you want to use a retinoid, I would recommend an over-the-counter retinol that is less potent than the stuff I would prescribe. And what can we use for that? One good product I like to talk about a lot on this channel is Olay Retinol. Retinol 24 is a nice formulation because it has glycerin, it has niacinamide, and I like niacinamide combined with my sunscreens, cleansers, moisturizers, and retinol. That is anti-inflammatory, great for those with acne or rosacea prone skin because it also regulates sebum production and helps with inflammation, so it won't clog you up and cause a flare. This is a very gentle retinol. I would recommend either the Max or the Retinol 24 plus Peptide OG one without the Max. The Max is 20% more of their hydration complex, which means maybe more glycerin, more niacinamide. I don't think it has more retinol. I can't tell by the labeling on the website, and they don't disclose their retinol percentage either. Other one that's a little bit more pricey than this because Costco has the OG in a 2-pack for a great price. Go for something more expensive like Kiehl's. I like this brand a lot. This is their microdose retinol, whereas their fast relief is a higher percentage. This one here is 0.2% and much lower strength. So if you're a beginner, this is a great one, but you also get some additional anti-aging benefits from the peptide in this. Topical peptides are great because they're cell signaling and they help increase collagen production through cell signaling. So I like this one a lot. One pump gives you that yellow retinol, pea-sized amount, and you just use that to your entire face. So that's a really nice retinol that's gentle. Now, if you can't tolerate any retinol, another thing you could consider that's anti-aging would be heparan sulfate containing product like Sente. This is nice because this also has cell signaling capabilities to increase collagen. This is very gentle gentle, nice for those with rosacea and they can't use a retinol. This is a good option, but also an expensive brand, but I'd say worth the price. Very gentle. One pump gives you what you need for your face. It comes out as a nice moisturizing cream, a little thicker texture there, soothing and also effective as well. So I like that brand a lot. They also came out with a new pigment correction, kind of a mask you leave on for 15 minutes. I have to review and I'm gonna try to get my hands onto that one, but that one's also like 150 bucks for that. I know some of you have asked to review that when I release my melasma video, so I'm gonna look into the brand Sente's pigment corrector mask, okay? Now, going on to daily routine, besides anti-aging, what can you do? I say have a gentle cleanser. You don't have to go crazy with exfoliants, LHAs, AHAs, BHAs in your cleansers. I think something gentle like Vanicream. Vanicream's the king when it comes to sensitive skincare, and so their cleanser's great. I love their daily facial moisturizer is awesome. So affordable. You can find that at Target, your local drugstore, or online on Amazon. And so it's a great brand, so reliable. I even use that for my kids. I use that as like a body wash for my kids, and you can use this as a body wash as well. Their facial cleansers. Cerave is a good one. Their hydrating facial cleanser in the winter time's also a great pick. Lasts forever. Get the big value size at Target or online and it lasts forever. Now, if you wanted to talk about anti-aging and moisturizers and you can't do the retinol, peptide moisturizers, topical peptides like we talked about have self-signaling, and so we mentioned that with the Kiehl's. Retinol has peptide, and also I forgot to mention Olay has the palmitoyl pentapeptide 4 peptide complex, which is also anti-aging. The peptide moisturizer by the Inkey list, just do a little pump there and you can dispense the cream. Skinfix is another nice brand you can get at Sephora. This is their triple lipid peptide cream, which is also nice, that I've used quite a bit. Also dispensed by pushing on this and gets the cream out. Very good for sensitive skin. Now, if you have irritation like myself around the cheekbones and you want to soothe it, I'm all about petroleum based ointments. And this is a small, cute mini version of what you'd get as a tube, Cerave healing ointment. And you just put just a small amount around your cheekbones at bedtime so that you don't wake up with a red face or redness on the cheekbones. And that's my routine at night, right before I go to sleep. Get a good fresh layer of ointment over it, whether it's Vaseline, Aquaphor, Cerave healing ointment. I love them all. If you have a lanolin alcohol sensitivity or allergy, stick with Vaseline or Cerave healing ointment. Aquaphor has lanolin in it, but it's quite a rare sensitivity or allergy, so most people tolerate Aquaphor just fine. Another thing you can consider would be La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5. This one has a B5 plus because I got this in Europe when I was in Paris, but this is a great product you can get at your store, but it has been selling out. People on TikTok are using this on their acne lesions because it helps with wound healing, but the ingredients in this don't actively fight acne. It's more for healing. It has glycerin, panthenol, shea butter, very soothing, doesn't irritate my skin, comes out as this paste. You can put a small amount around your cheekbones here. You can layer it with your Aquaphor. You can put this on first, an Aquaphor, Vaseline, or Cerave healing ointment over it. But you see how it comes out as like this white paste, but it does rub in well, and then you get this kind of dewy finish here. So totally fine to put on your face, not comedogenic at all. I like this one a lot. This is a staple in my household ever since I discovered this. Let's talk about the most important thing, sunscreen, because sunlight will trigger acne, rosacea flares, and it's not good for those with sensitive skin because UV radiation will break your skin barrier up and make you more susceptible to allergens, irritants, and such. I've talked about EltaMD UV Clear quite a bit on the channel. This is nice because it has niacinamide in it, and I like niacinamide containing sunscreens for those with rosacea and acne prone skin because it helps with the sebum, but also inflammation. Comes in a tinted and non-tinted form. Tinted is great if you have hyperpigmentation as well. This has zinc oxide and octinoxate. This is about 36 to 40 bucks though for 1.7 fluid ounces. If you want a dupe, something cheaper, there's Dermatology. This brand I've also talked about on the channel. This is a universal tinted moisturizer, which is the dupe of the tinted EltaMD. They're both SPF 46. They both have niacinamide. This one though is a little over 20 bucks, so much cheaper than this one, and also 1.7 fluid ounces, and comes out very nice, lightweight. One of my favorite sunscreens out, so I'll just put a little bit here just to show you that it's a lighter tint, very lightweight, that it won't stain the inside of your mask as readily as the other tinted sunscreens out there. Very soothing, good for sensitive skin, moisturizing as well, has some hyaluronic acid to help hydrate. So I like this one a lot. Now, in terms of other sunscreens besides tint, if you want to hide redness, because this can help hide redness pretty well, these lighter tinted sunscreens, you can go for a green tinted sunscreen like Dr.Jart Cicapair line. They have the color correcting cream with SPF, or their tiger grass camo drops with SPF 44. This one's really nice. Almost looks like a matcha colored sunscreen here. Guess I'm running out, but it's a nice one. It's good to have green tinted products when you have rosacea because the green will help mask your red very very well. And you don't look green. You don't look like the Hulk after. It rubs in really well and hides. So if you get a little redness around your nose, you can put that sunscreen there. Dr.Jart is a little bit more expensive, but I say it's totally worth the price. You got the Cica in it, which is soothing, anti-inflammatory. Cica has really taken off recently, and this is a K-beauty brand, especially in the K-beauty world. Centella asiatica has really taken off and it's very soothing. So great for those with rosacea. I'd say wear your sunscreen every day, reapply, especially if you're outdoors, reapply every couple hours. If you're gonna get sweaty or exercise, jump in the pool, any kind of water activity, you wanna reapply every 40 to 60 minutes because your sunscreen will wash off pretty readily. Even if it's water resistant, you gotta reapply quite frequently. If you're indoors and you're not by any window, just wear your sunscreen in the morning before leaving the household, and that should last you for the day. If you are by a window glass though, you should be technically reapplying every couple of hours because UVA will still come through the window glass and deactivate your sunscreen within a couple of hours, okay? So I hope this video was helpful. I had a lot of fun talking to you guys again about skincare and things you can do at home before you see me, because a lot of times we have to prescribe prescription topical medicines or even oral medications for acne, rosacea, or rosacea, and sometimes even do V-beam or pulse dye laser for the redness, the broken blood vessels we call telangiectasias. See your dermatologist to talk about how to layer your prescription medicines and what medicines could work with your skincare products, because we don't want them to interact and cause irritation. As you know, like we talked about, it's a chronic condition without a cure, so it's an ongoing battle, and sometimes it's trial and error, and azelaic acid might work for one person and it might not work for the other patient. So taking things slow, trial and error, being patient, and not adding too many things at once, taking things one step at a time. Okay, so please hit the like button, please subscribe to the channel, please share with your friends with sensitive skin, and I'll see you guys for the next video, guys, okay? Take care, peace.